All right. Guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we will talk with Adrian. He is one of my latest students and he's going to answer some questions that I have for him. And yeah, let's see what you have learned so far and how your experience was in my coaching.
Of course, that's it.
Yes. Okay, so the first question I have for you is what did your situation look like before you found my coaching? And what had you already tried before?
So, like, right before joining your coaching, I tried a lot of business models, like
Hmm.
online and stuff. I was in sales, also like remote sales. I was setting and closing. I After that, I was also in OFM.
Yeah.
So if you want, we can. Should I explain a bit more, like how I felt, my experience um, about both business models?
Yeah, so let's say, for example, you started with sales. What did you do and how did it went for you?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I would say, like, with sales, I found a lot of like beginner success. Let's call it that.
Hmm.
Like, I learned a very important skill,
Yeah.
but the problem with it was I didn't have leverage in my time. Let's say that.
And what
I
do you
was
mean?
working a
What do
lot
you
of
mean by that
hours.
leverage?
Yeah, so I was basically working a lot of hours, and my income didn't reflect that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I was even closing and setting, basically doing the sales job for a lot of big influencers. Of
Yeah.
course, I wouldn't say their names, but 3 million followers. And yeah, I mean, I was earning around 2.5k per month in
So
dollars.
so basically you did the hours, you did the work, but you didn't really get the results you wanted to have in money basically.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the time I put in didn't reflect the income.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then the second business you told me about OFM. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, yeah. So I would say uh, I also found success there, but
Hmm.
I would say it wasn't sustainable, as there were a lot of variables into the business.
Yeah.
So, like, you basically have to always be on the watch about account banning and stuff like that. Like, it isn't, let's say, consistent. You're always worried, and yeah, it's very inconsistent. Let's say that.
So what would you say is inconsistent? Is it the money you get or just in general how the business model works? Because with webcam, we can make money if you have a model and you know this yourself. You can make money the same day with your model. You don't have to
Exactly.
put in hours to go online and make a social media page and Reddit, this, that. You can just simply put your model online and make money. So what do you mean exactly with OFM?
Yeah. So the thing is, basically, your business can fall apart in one day. I mean, your
Mm.
accounts can get shut down like that. Like, I mean,
Okay.
in a second, you can be prepared, and you're basically back to zero, building the profiles that actually drive traffic to your page, to your model's page. And I mean, that was what I meant by inconsistent.
Okay, so basically you're dependent on social media. That is the traffic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
Exactly.
cool. And yeah, so we know what your business models were before, and you told me exactly also why they weren't working. Now I want to know from you what made you to decide to before the coaching start with webcam. How did you find out about webcam?
Okay, so in the space in OFM, I've heard about it, but
Hmm.
I thought it was outdated. Basically, I can mention big names, right?
People told you it was outdated.
Yeah, like, no, didn't tell me, but I thought so.
Oh, you
As
thought so.
can I, yeah, can I mention big names on the interview?
Do it,
Like,
yeah.
okay, yeah. So basically, Tate was speaking about it maybe, I don't know, 5 6 years ago when
Mm-hmm.
he blew up, like 2022, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've heard it from there. I thought it was that,
Yeah.
not a lot of people were talking about it.
Exactly.
But yeah, after that, I found one guy. Basically, I would say right now the biggest guy in the space who has the biggest personal brand about it.
Yeah.
And from
You can
there,
tell his name in the
I
interview.
found,
You can tell his name. It's
okay, Joe Lampton.
Joe Lampton. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And basically, yeah, I decided to take the step
Mm-hmm.
to join his group, like his
Mm-hmm.
a mentorship,
Yeah.
and yeah, from there I found it.
Okay, so if I get it right, you started with OFM, you heard about webcam, and the first step you made into webcam is starting by joining Joe Lampton's group, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So that is that, and how we don't have to go in detail how that group went, but what made you decide to invest in my coaching? Because obviously you joined my coaching after. What made you decide to start with his group, but now join my group after? And did you make results with his group before? Did you have models?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm a very fast action taker. I mean, it was May this year when like end of May when I started with webcams stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the community, because it's not like kind of a mentorship. It's more of a community with videos in it.
Yeah.
There wasn't that I would say personal support
Mm-hmm.
from him or his business partner,
Yeah.
who also runs the studio. Of course, I wouldn't mention his name.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I was going on YouTube, stuff like that. One of your videos got into my recommended,
Okay.
and even on the first day, like when I found it, like I said, I'm a very fast action taker.
Yeah.
I know that's very important in success. So
Yeah, I agree.
um, I directly DM'd you, and your prices were corresponding, and I would say it over delivered 10 times.
Thank you, man.
Um,
That means a
for
lot.
the yeah, it was unbelievable. Like in terms of what I got and what I paid, and it was even cheaper than a group
Yeah.
uh, to get personal help from you one on one
Yeah.
for a very long time.
Yeah. So back to the question: did you have success in Joe Lampton's group or the group before me? And why did you decide to join me? Because you found me on YouTube, but obviously you are on YouTube and you joined my coaching for a reason. If
Yeah.
Yeah, so did you have results in that group? As you mentioned, it's not a coaching, but yeah.
So it was a very short duration. I mean, it was like
Mm.
1 week, so
Ah,
I couldn't really see if I would get anything in return. But
yeah.
like I said, there wasn't that help like in
One
your
on one,
case,
one
which
on
was
one
one on one.
guidance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. And so yeah, you joined my coaching and you're happy, obviously, as you said. And I want to mention,
Of
guys,
course.
this also the prices that he's mentioning is before. Now my prices went up because obviously I'm delivering, and as you can see, people are actually benefiting off my coaching, and I cannot keep the prices low anymore. So the prices are up. But yeah, now tell me, how fast did you get your model after joining my coaching?
It was 4 or 5 days. Not sure.
4 or 5 days. That's insane, guys.
Yep.
And what did you do? How did it happen so fast? And yeah, tell me the
Okay.
process of joining my coaching and what went down.
Yeah, so I would say the biggest thing is, like I already mentioned, I'm directly taking action. I'm
Yeah.
not overthinking anything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that much about even recruitment of properly models, even with OFM. So the way I did it was basically paid ads through Meta,
Mm-hmm.
and someone helped me. Like I was asking him about the ads copy and
Yeah.
asking for his approval. And I just put it with a very low ad budget. Actually, it wasn't that much,
Yeah.
and
I recommended you because a lot of people want to do ads and they want to start with $50 a day. I told Andrian to start low, and I also exactly told him what to do and stuff. And that is also a mistake I see a lot of people making, is that they start too high. But go ahead, tell me. So
yeah.
you start
So
with ads.
yeah, I run ads,
Mm-hmm.
and like I think it was $15, like between $10 and $20.
Yeah,
I can't remember the exact
yeah,
number,
15 I
but
think.
it was, yeah, in that range.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I run interviews. I set up like basically a funnel from the ads to application form. Then me contacting them in a
Yeah.
proper way and setting up interviews with the models.
Yeah.
And yeah, in like 4 or 5 days, I found my model that is right now bringing the biggest revenue, like the most successful.
Amazing. So, what does your revenue look like right now compared to where you started before?
So, are we talking in terms of only webcam before I started, or as a whole?
Yeah, let's say in the webcam space, because obviously the other businesses you made
Zero.
money, you told me, but it's specifically about webcam business. Before you started my
I was
coaching.
at zero,
Okay, so from
absolute zero.
zero, absolutely zero. And what is your revenue right now, if you want to mention that?
I think it's 8.8K for my first month
So
till
one
June.
model, guys, you see what one model can do. That is insane. In 1 month, let's say 5 days, but let's say 1 month. In this month, he made 8K. That is insane for your first month. And I'm telling you, webcam is one of the only businesses that you can make this fast, this amount of money with one model. So yeah, insane, bro. Amazing. What would have happened if you were waiting 6 months before starting with me? So let's say you did enjoy my uh, coaching and you waited 6 months and you didn't start it. What would have happened? Probably. You can be honest.
Yeah,
Obviously, you are a smart guy and you know what you're
of course.
doing. But yeah, tell me.
I would say I would have still achieved those results, but in a very in a longer time frame.
Hmm.
Just I
Yeah,
mean, it wouldn't have been in those short,
yeah,
like basically days. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Because also when he joined and I saw he had some yeah potential and also wanted to put in the hours, I helped him every single day. That's why he got in 5 days. He could have got it in exactly. He is a guy that can get models because he's smart, but he would have probably get the model in months time. What happened here, he joined and I helped him directly every single day with the mistakes he made or probably things that he didn't know at first. And when you support someone in the beginning, things can go fast. It can go in 5 days. So yeah, very good, bro. Now, that was everything about that. Then I want to know now, what is the one thing that made the biggest difference that you couldn't have figured out without the guidance from me?
okay. So the thing is, besides of course model acquisition, which I had the direct support from you,
Yeah.
I would say, in my personal opinion, the biggest difference was the pricing on the websites, and actually, how to basically structure the prices for for, let's say, public shows, private shows.
Yeah.
Those are a bit of specifications in the game.
Yeah.
Basically, pricing and how to position the model on the
Yeah.
websites, what she should offer in public shows,
Yeah.
in private shows, and like yeah, public private shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, clear. So now you know exactly how to run a model, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's important because you can have a model, and as I said before, I said this in a lot of videos, you can have a model making 3K a month because she doesn't know how it works on herself. But if you have an agency with knowledge, you can make with the same model. I know this for a fact. If his model worked alone, she would have made 2, 3K a month. With him, because he had the right knowledge, he is making now 8, 9K a month with her, and probably 10K soon. So, yeah, that is what knowledge can do. Okay, all right. And the last question that I have for you is what would you say to someone who is watching this right now and is still on the fence and still deciding to join or not join?
Okay. So I would say to everyone, like the biggest thing is just to take action. Like that's absolutely my
Yeah,
mindset.
yeah,
Um, Look, let's say worst case scenario, no, that's let's say a couple thousand or something like that. Let's say worst case scenario.
yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? You're seeing the results from me right now, and you can't always stay on the sidelines. Like
Mm-hmm.
you actually just have to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's what I would say.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, a lot of people just watch, see it go by, and have some money saved. But want to save it for their whole entire life, to have some couple $1,000 in their bank. But what are you doing? What are you building? Because now are the last years you can build something before things get worse in Europe. You see it everywhere. And if you're not building right now for your future, you're falling behind. So as you can see, if you don't want to do it, if you don't want to take action, other people will, like Adrian, and he is making money now. He's almost making 10K with one model, and probably has a couple models soon, and will come to Thailand with me. And I'll show him around here how it works, and we will meet, do a in real life interview as well. So you can see, your life can change very fast. And yeah, thank you for your time, Adrian. That was the interview.
Of course.
Amazing.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, amazing. Your results are very good, and I look forward to see you blossom and see you grow in your agency, and in the future potentially see each other in Thailand and yeah, or wherever we are.
Yep.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
it, man.
Have a good
Yeah.
one.